Okay. Hi, Simon. Will those postural videos available for us after 2 weeks?
They're on YouTube.
On YouTube. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are forever out there until YouTube closes.
But for other videos of the course, will only be available.
Teachable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks. Thank you.
Yeah. So all these exercise videos. What was that?
The videos that Simon said you can watch, and all these videos that we're recording right now will be available. There's a little bit of editing that needs to be done, but maybe in about
a week or two, this course
days
is available to you guys through the
hopefully within a
Teachable
week.
Website. But these exercise videos where I'm teaching and Sandra's teaching, that's available straight away on YouTube, and we'll send you a list of the links. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like, you actually don't need me. Right. There's enough information here for you to use to be able to put this in practice. It's just that you're not going to watch most of it. You're not going to read most of it. You want to personally ask me. I mean, that's what we've learned. Happens. And we're here to help if that's what you really want. Please.
I work with an oromyologist. I think she's not familiar with your work. How would you approach introducing her and incorporating your process with, I guess, she's with her oromyology?
So one of the things that we always encounter is a discord between oral myology, functional therapists, functional myologists, myofunctional therapists, and what I'm doing, which is postural orthodontics. And it's very important to understand there's a distinction between dysfunction and poor posture. All right, myofunctional therapists work on dysfunction. They work to correct dysfunction. And thank goodness for them. What I'm doing is 100% only focused on posture. So it's different to their focus. And it's just table manners and speaking manners. Right? Do you guys get that this is just table manners and speaking manners? Do you need someone else to help you with it? Like, what's the downside of asking a parent to help their child with their table manners and their speaking manners? Like, what bad things can happen? Now, there's no downside to good table manners and good speaking manners. And you've seen the science behind why it's so important, right? You can access those references and you can, well, where's your evidence? Well, how long have you got? It is accepted in society that good table manners and good speaking manners help you because we have science behind it. It's been part of our culture for 10,000 years. My suspicion, my theory behind why good table manners and good speaking manners was created. Historically, it was just part of normal life. You didn't need it. But there was an echelon in the society called the ultra wealthy and the royalty that led very, very soft lives. And when you see their portrait, you think they got malocclusion. And their parents thought, my goodness, they're not as handsome as I thought they would be. Given the raw blood that we all share. So let's do something about it. We can't make them work the fields. Let's make them sound like royalty. Let's make them eat like royalty. And that's how we overcome, that's how we have it all. Like, who wants to live in a cave? I want Wi-Fi. All right? But We're smart enough to have it all. We can have automobiles, airplanes, processed food, massage. We can have it all because we understand how to overcome the side effects of modern life. So you don't have to give up your modern life. You just have to remember there's a price and you've got to pay that price. You either pay it willingly or you pay it unwittingly. And if you pay it willingly, you offset the debt with the credit. You know, God is good. And be all the time. Okay, that ends Q&A. 3 minutes.
Wait, there's another.
I'm gonna catch.
There's another question that you want to answer before.
Oh, another question. Can't spoil my timekeeping. Okay. Follow up. Are these theories trying to prevent open bites by not touching the teeth? What presents it in your study? Giving enough space for the tongue. Open bites are what we call backward rotations. When posture is poor, there is a vector force on your chin that pulls it back. It's called backward rotation. When posture is good, there's a net vector of force that pulls your chin up and forwards. Right? You open your mouth and your chin goes back. And the muscles pull it back. When you close your mouth, the chin comes forward and up, and the muscles pull it up. You hold that for long periods of time, and you drive growth up and forwards. That's all it is. But you can't do that if you don't have enough room for the tongue to fit in there. And you can't do that if the nose doesn't work. So we make the space and then we teach the children how to use it wisely. Dr. Bassi, elegant. How this works with kids where English is second language, have accents, have mainly difficult. Well, here's the nice thing about teaching kids how to count and read. You don't have to do it in English. Why do you think the universe evolves around English as a communication skill? It's like, dude, do you think the parents can teach their kids how to count to 60 in Spanish instead? Or find a Chinese book to read? Right, this big picture, guys. Big picture. It's not my exercises, it's table manners and speaking manners, right? Drink your solids, chew the liquids. Does this apply? Dude, that's a recipe for disaster, isn't it? Read your question again and you might find the answer. The goal is to swallow correctly. And the only way to swallow correctly is if you're swallowing a liquidy mush, which means you've got to chew your food until it's mush. That's why you have teeth. That's why you have teeth. Another question. We see parents who have minimum understanding of English challenging any suggestions. Find someone who actually is bilingual to help you, and they can translate for you. Like, if you have a problem communicating in your practice, find someone who can translate. Right, it'll help you. Or, I mean, the reality is send them to someone who speaks their language. They'll be happier there. And you'll be happier where you are.
I think that's all the questions from the Zoom participant. Anyone from Sydney in person questions? Otherwise,
no, it's good. So we're ready for copyright.
Coffee break for how long?
10 minutes.
3:30. Let's be realistic.
Yep. 3:30.
Okay, excellent.